Hello everybody. Today I'm going to give you some tips on how to lodge a successful EOI. So an EOI is the expression of interest that you lodge in the skill select system, then to be able to get an invite for 189, 190 or 489 visa. So my tip number one is claim what you have. So what it means is that, for example, you are yet to sit an English test, but you have already claimed 7 each in your EOI and you have got the invite based on that, but you haven't actually sat an English test, which you will be sitting in the 60 days that you have got to lodge your visa application. Your visa application will be refused. That's because the law says that you need to have that score at the time of the invite. And my tip number two is verify your employment. So what it means is that if you have got, say for example, an overseas experience which you want to claim points for, always get it verified from the skill assessing body, because if you do get it verified from the skill assessing body, it's almost 100% that department will have no objection giving you points for that employment, and they may also not do any further checks regarding your employment. The tip number three is that always have full skill assessment before you lodge your EOI. I see a lot of applicants lodging their EOI with a provisional skill assessment, maybe which they have got for their 485 visa. So that is actually not a valid skill assessment for your EOI. My tip number four is do not choose any as your state. So when you are lodging an EOI for 190 or 489 visa and you have the option of choosing a state, always pick a state that you meet the eligibility criteria for. So in most cases you will meet the eligibility criteria for the state you are living in, or maybe New South Wales if your occupation is on their list. So when you choose any as your state, most states don't actually pick those EOIs and your EOI just might be sitting there without actually being picked up from any of the states. And last but not the least, my tip number five is always withdraw all your other EOIs when you have got an invite for one of your EOI and you have accepted the invite. So the reason for that is if you don't take up the invite that you have got on the EOIs, then that invite gets wasted and it takes 60 days for that invite to go back in the pool. So I hope all this information was helpful. If you have any questions about lodging your EOI or you need any advice regarding your skilled migration visas, then please get in touch with us.